Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I wanted to give a quick update to some changes that we've made to Discord to more easily manage your alerts, because that's one big friction point that we've had where it's not easy to manage your alerts and to add and remove them and all that. And we're also trying to paint a picture of what the future could look like for a more premium offering that we're exploring. And so we have a survey out there that we've gotten a lot of great responses so far, but we want to just show what we have planned and just see if there's actual interest in it. And so I want to walk through that. But you'll start seeing this hub. We're calling this a toolkit hub, and you'll start seeing this sprinkled across the Discord here. But you go to this hub here, which will take you to this alerts panel. And so anybody can view this now because it's open and it's free. But the idea is that you would come here, you would connect your Discord. So I would click connect. You would authorize through the Discord user that you have in our Discord server. And then once you're connected, you can toggle on and off the different alerts that you want to get alerted on, whether during regular trading hours or electronic trading hours or both. And so you can have that. You can do that for the ES channel, for the gold channel as well, your news, and here at the bottom it'll show you all the roles that you'll now have that will get alerted on when those alerts fire. And so you can also clear them. So I know a lot of folks have been wanting to kind of clear them and redo them every now and then. And so you can do that and kind of toggle it on and off. So that's a big upgrade to the experience. So that's available for everybody now, so you can do that. Other thing is we did change a little bit of the groupings and a little bit of the alerts. All the alerts are still there. We just put them into different buckets now. And so that way we can have we can kind of add more to these buckets over time. And so the buckets we have now are big prints. And so think of these as big trades and big orders that are consumed. And so you would get alerted on that. Have volume profile, which is session points of control if it shifts up or down. Also high volume node areas, delta insights. So this one I'm pretty excited about because we'll have the maximum delta for buying and selling. And we're also going to figure out how to instrument the rolling CVD and session CVD with the divergence from the small CVD and the big CVD. So we're looking into that. And also active levels are going to be your absorption, your imbalance, defended levels, things like that. And also Gex. Regroup this into different roles, which is great. But this also means that you may have to come in here and just double check that all the alerts that you want to be alerted on are actually configured. And because as we migrated, maybe some of the things didn't come over all the way. So I highly encourage everybody, if you're in the Discord now and you're getting alerts, log into this and just make sure all your toggles are set the way that you want. And so that'll be really good. Other thing is just this hub as a whole. And so we put a little home page here. And so the idea is that we are having all these alerts, we're building all these tools, we have all these indicators, but it's all kind of everywhere, right? And so we wanted to kind of share what the experience would look like as we kind of move forward. And we want to have one basic kind of toolkit for everybody to use and one place where you get everything. Because right now it's kind of everywhere in Discord and everywhere. And so the idea is that gathering interest on this idea of a premium toolkit. And so we have a survey out there. So if you click this, if you're in the Discord, you've seen this survey already. And we've gotten a really great response so far. But we want to kind of show what it would actually look like if we had this premium offering. And if we get enough people, if we feel like it's enough demand, then we're going to explore actually building it out. But the idea is we want to get to a place where we have a kind of more instruments and more alerts across the rest of the indices, bonds, metals, VIX, stock futures, all that. Get really deep into options flow and MBO flow alerts. Bring in social sentiment is another thing that we're interested in. Leveraging the data that we have on our backend to build more proprietary indicators for ATSX and eventually other platforms, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you look at this list, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of we're going to have to get new data subscriptions and all this stuff, and so we just want to make sure if there's actual interest in doing it. And so this is meant to be kind of a landing page for what that future could look like if there was interest. And so for now, I'm going to let this kind of cook and soak and just get people filling out the survey. And if we get enough, then maybe we'll move forward. And if not, we'll just kind of keep things as they are. But this is meant to give you an idea of what we have planned. And so you see here in the standard, which is basically everything that's available in Discord. So you have your alerts that you can configure. There's our Substack. Here's your link to all the free indicators. So trying to make it easier to get in one place. And then also, just links off to favorite platforms that we use like Atacit and GexBot. One place to kind of look for things. And then when you start looking at the premium section, this gives you an idea of what we're thinking about, but really it just drives you to that wait list. And so we're just trying to gather interest. If people are interested in us building out more of this, then we would definitely do it. If not, then we obviously won't. And then you can just kind of click through and see what each of these look like. The bias matrix is kind of rolled into here, so you can kind of see, you can sign up for the open beta. That continues on. We'll have more back testing reports here, has the ones that we filled out. And then there's other tools around like the trade guard that we're working on, the indicator alchemist, which is a bigger thing that we're working on. And the idea is that any new tools and alerts that we kind of bring in, this would be part of that premium package, right? Just wanted to share this update. If you are in the Discord now, again, I highly encourage you to go to the alerts, configure alerts, and you can use this section to do what you do. And then, if you are interested in what we have planned for a premium toolkit, you can definitely join the waitlist, fill out the survey, and that'll just give us a signal if we should pursue it or not. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, and good luck and don't get caught. Thank you.